Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Dogecoin, your daily update. And there's enough to talk about. I mean, we actually did get some nice bullish momentum over the course of this night. It took quite long. I mean, yesterday, what we talked about in the morning is that it was most likely that we would actually get this bullish momentum. And I think in general, if you look back at the video yesterday, it was absolutely spot on, because what we said in the video yesterday, excuse me, is that the funding rates were quite high, right? So the funding rates were high and Bitcoin was on very high leverage. So what we said is that, all right, well, Dogecoin looks bullish here. We got some very strong touches from this level here at 36 cents. There's a lot of liquidity to the upside here. And just in general, fundamentally, there's still a huge amount of publicity around Dogecoin. But what we said is that it looks more likely that we actually grab the liquidity to the downside here first with those funding rates, with Bitcoin being over leveraged. And that from there we'll be able to break out of this short-term downtrend here, and that will actually get some, and that we can actually get that move into 40, 41, and 42 cents. So the first thing happens quite quickly over the course of the next 3 hours after the video. And then Dogecoin was still a little bit slow right here, as you can see. We still struggled a bit with 37, 38 cents. But overnight, managed to break above that. What you can see as well is that we actually managed to get some new momentum in here. Also some short positions being opened again, which is in this case, I would say not bearish for Dogecoin. Because if you look at Dogecoin right here, and you look at the liquidation heat map, so that gives you a bit of an estimate of where most liquidations will most likely be. What you'll be able to see, if it's still the same as yesterday, is that most of the liquidity is to the upside. And yes, that's still the case. There's also liquidity to the downside, of course, but a lot of liquidity around 0.4 and 0.42 cents. So what we're seeing right now is that short-term downtrend has been broken. We've also started to form a short-term uptrend, as you can see right here. It's being quite respected, and you can also see with the EMAs right here that those are also starting to trend up. So ultimately, if you zoom out here, I would say we are still kind of ranging between 35 and 43 cents. So the big question is going to be, can we actually break above 43 and 44 cents to get up to 50 cents and higher? And in this video, we won't be able to talk about if we can do that, because I think it's most important right now that we actually hold this short-term uptrend. And I do think it looks most likely that we'll do that. All right. What you can see right here, like I said, is that we have a strong, or at least we have a strong foundation here. And then at the same point of time, what I showed you is that we're actually gaining momentum. And then most importantly, we're also gaining volume. Volume over the last 24 hours is up 35%. Yesterday it was still quite low, even though it was from the weekend into a new week, which usually the gain is a bit higher, was quite low. Last 24 hours has increased 35%, up to $9.4 billion right now. By far not the same levels as it was at a week ago, when it was $40 billion. Still, that's bullish, all right? A breakout, formation of a 1 hour time frame uptrend here, with volume, with momentum, that makes it more likely that it's going to hold. So for now, I still think it's most likely we're heading for 40 and 42 cents here. Those are the main two price targets. And then, look, if we actually want to break above a resistance level like that, two things that we would need is, first of all, much more volume, at least $20 billion in volume, I think, for Dogecoin, and a stronger Bitcoin. All right, I think Bitcoin needs to shoot for all-time highs here if we actually want to see Dogecoin break above that. And since both of those factors are not true right now, I would say this is most likely, but I don't think we'll break out yet. All right, but I'll keep you updated on that. For now, at least, that's what I think you need to know here. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.